Hello Libra, my name is Ray. Welcome to Ray's Tarot. This will be a timeless reading for singles and we are going to be asking, who's next? Today I will be using the Romance Angels Oracle deck to pull the main energy between you, and then we will be using the Universal Tarot deck to dive a little deeper. If you would like to buy these decks for yourself, I will put a link to their website in the description below. Please remember that time is fluid, and if this message does not resonate, be sure to check out my readings for your moon, rising, and Venus sign. Now let's get right into your reading. Who is next for Libra singles? Who is coming their way? What is the main energy between the two of them? Let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. Who is next for Libra singles? Who is coming their way? Why is the main energy between them? Let your friends help you. In your present situation, you have the Three of Wands, which is about persistence, anticipation, and progression. So I definitely feel like some of you have your eye on someone new, or somebody new could have their eye on you, Libra. The energies can be interchangeable. But there's definitely some energy of pursuance here, whether you're pursuing someone new or they're pursuing you. And they feel like they're making steady progress with that Three of Wands there. They're kind of anticipating this connection with you. I feel like the two of you might have been a little distant from each other at first, but this connection is slowly building. The bond between the two of you is slowly strengthening. For some of you, this person could actually be at a physical distance between the two of you, and that's why communication has been a little slow. So for some of you, this could be a long-distance relationship, or you might be traveling to see them. But I am seeing a progression here because we have the Three of Wands in your present and the Four of Wands in your immediate future. So we are taking one step up here. And again, with that slow progression, I am seeing this energy of like taking things slow, baby steps. Now what's blocking this Three of Wands from turning into the Four of Wands is this Nine of Swords. So you're experiencing a lot of anxiety, distress, and worry right now. If you are pursuing this person, or even if they're pursuing you, if you were the one chasing this person, I feel like you're starting to question yourself. You're really not sure whether or not they're all that into you. You're wondering if they're taking you seriously. Have they been taking my hints? Are they flirting back, or are they just being nice? Or this could be the other person's energy towards you. But I feel like this anxiety card is just you getting in your own way, or the other person getting in their own way. Because it's like, because this Nine of Swords is blocking the Three of Wands, this character here has come at a standstill. And you kind of feel like the two of you can't really progress out of this spot to get to that Four of Wands until this Nine of Swords is dealt with. But I am seeing a lot of progression here and a lot of positives here. This is really the only negative card in the spread that I'm seeing, which tells me that, no offense, Libra, but this is really all in your head. I don't feel like this person has any bad intentions. I feel like subconsciously you might be doing a little bit of self-sabotaging here. With let your friends help you as the main energy between the two of you, for some of you, this person could actually be a friend of yours, a friendship that's quickly growing into something more. And that could be what's making you anxious. You know, we've been friends for such a long time. How do I know that this won't ruin the friendship? What if they still only like me as a friend? But I'm also seeing with this Nine of Swords that your friends could actually be giving you really good advice right now. Or if you're not consulting them in this matter, that you should be. Because I feel like they're going to tell you the same thing that I am. That this anxiety is really all in your head, that you have nothing to worry about, that this is a good person. They're not going to hurt you. Some of you could actually be set up on a blind date through a friend. Like, the two of you might have a mutual friend that loves to play matchmaker and they think you'd be really good for each other. But especially with this Three of Wands in your center here, for whatever reason, I feel like there is a third party involved, but again, not in a negative way. I just feel like this third party that's involved is your friends, or one of your friends. But I'm not seeing any deception cards here. So this third party is actually helping the two of you push forward. So let them help. You have the Hermit at your base. Some of you could be a Virgo, Libra, cusper, or you could be dealing with a Virgo. But overall, I feel like either you or this person has been alone for a long time, and that might be what's causing this anxiety. You've become so independent and so self-reliant. You've been doing so much soul searching that it might have kind of become a crutch for you not to get close to people. One of you might be very antisocial, kind of an introvert, or you just really like being alone. And you've gotten so used to being alone that it's kind of like you don't know how to flirt anymore. One of you might be very shy, or this new person just makes you nervous. I also feel like someone between the two of you is very reflective, like they're wondering whether or not this is going to be worth it, because we do have the Two of Wands in your outcome, which means there's going to be a big decision to be made. Do I want to be with this person, or do I want to continue being single? So some of you are going to have to dig a little deeper inside yourself to figure out, am I actually into this person? Or is this just kind of a flirtationship? Is this really what I want? You have the Six of Cups in your past. This person feels familiar to you for whatever reason. Again, I definitely feel like for a lot of you, this could be a friendship growing into a relationship. And that's why this person makes you feel very playful and comfortable with yourself. Because on some level, you already know them. If this is a completely new person, you could just have a soul connection, if you choose to believe in that. I feel like with that Nine of Swords in your crossing as well, some of you could be feeling very nostalgic for whatever reason. Like dating was easier when I was younger, or this wasn't so hard back when I was with so-and-so, blah, blah, blah. But again, I feel like this is just anxiety talking, because I'm really not seeing anything to be scared of here. You know what? Some of you might be jaded with that Virgo card, especially if you've been single for a long time. And that's what the self-sabotaging is. You know, that mindset of, oh, men are all trash, women are all the same, that kind of attitude. Again, it might not necessarily be coming from you, but I feel like for a lot of you or your person, that's kind of their defense mechanism whenever things go wrong. They might blame the other person and say, well, it was bound to happen because, you know, love isn't real. But for whatever reason, this person is a little focused on the past, or you are. But you're focusing on the wrong thing. There's a lot of potential here with all of these pentacles. You should be focusing on your future together. Maybe not right at this stage if it is a completely new person, but you get the point. You have the Chariot in your crowning thoughts. Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer. But this card is about victory. It's about willpower. And it's about having an inner drive. So I do feel like most of you do want this to move forward. You do want to get out of this stuck, anxious energy. And again, I feel like for some of you, there is another force here that's kind of pushing the two of you towards each other. So for some of you, it might feel a little forceful, or it might feel like things are moving fast. But that's because for whatever reason, the two of you have a lot of eyes around you. You know what else I just heard? With that Six of Cups in your past, some of your friends might be pushing you towards some sort of rebound situation because they want you to hurry up and get over this older person. They're tired of hearing you complain, Libra. But that's just a smaller message for some of you. I do feel like the main message here is that this is a friend of yours who's starting to look at you as more than a friend, or vice versa. In your immediate future, you have the Four of Wands. So I feel like a lot of you want to move this forward with that Chariot card and create a home for this person. You feel like the two of you have a really good foundation already. And again, for a lot of you, I feel like that is because you started off as friends. But this person makes you feel happy. In your hopes and fears, you have the Nine of Wands. So you've kind of built this wall around yourself, and I feel like that's connected to the Nine of Swords in your present situation. You have your guard up, and this person knows that. But these experiences have made you stronger and wiser. So don't let this become a wall. Let it become a safety net. This card is also about perseverance. So again, with that Chariot in your crowning thoughts, I am seeing the two of you pushing through this. Especially if the two of you are still in the chasing stage, this person is dead set on pursuing you. This wall does not scare them. In your environmental factors, you have the Eight of Pentacles, so some of you could be very focused on your education, your career, and your finances right now. Some of you could also be doing work on your home with that Four of Wands. But I feel like for a lot of you, this message is about that Nine of Wands and your hopes and fears. This person is willing to work on it with you. They're dedicated, they're putting in the effort. This could also be about your friends helping you as well, especially with the Eight of Pentacles being in your environmental factors. I do feel like there are a lot of people around you that are definitely shipping the two of you, that support this connection. So if you ever need help, you have it. If you ever need advice, you just have to ask. You have the Seven of Pentacles in your strengths and weaknesses. This card is about patience, investment, and sustainability. So again, I feel like the two of you have created a very good foundation here. And with the theme of patience as well, I'm seeing a connection between this card and the Three of Wands in your present. The two of you have been slowly taking the steps together, moving from one level to the next. The relationship between the two of you have become an investment. But this is a sustainable relationship. So for those of you who are wondering if you can make this last, the answer is right here. Yes, you can. But you can't put in all this work overnight. This is also a card about waiting, awaiting results. So the two of you have been putting in the work to be with each other. And now you need only make that final decision. You're ending this reading with the Two of Wands, so you do have a choice. Do you want to be with this person? Or do you want to keep being single? It is still up to you. If you really think your friends have no business telling you who you should and shouldn't be with, then just reject them, that's fine. But if you know that you want this new opportunity, then you have to continue putting in the work to pursue this person. Or if they're the one that's chasing you, you have to actually finally turn around and give them the prize. You can't keep running. There has to be an end goal here. You're at a crossroads because you don't know which way to turn. There has to be an end game. The chase is no fun if you're just racing around in circles like horses. You have to have a destination. There has to be a finish line. Again, if some of you have really feel like you put yourself in a corner here, just ask for some advice. But make sure that you're still making your own decision. Taking other people's opinions into account is not the same thing as following someone else's lead. You're good at that, Libra. Weigh all your options. But in the end, you still have to make a decision. You can't just weigh all the options and do nothing with that information. That's not how life works. Can you clarify the Nine of Wands for me, please? Can you clarify the Nine of Swords for me, please? Can you clarify the Nine of Swords for me, please? Clarifying the Nine of Swords in your crossing is strength. Some of you could be dealing with a Leo. If you are, some of you feel like you can't get this person out of your head, and that's why you're coming forward with this offer. That's why you're deciding to pursue them. Again, I do feel like for a lot of you, this strength card could be representing a friend of yours or someone from your past. This person could also be a Leo, Virgo cusper, possibly also a Cancer, Leo cusper. But with these two cards together, I feel like this is a message of courage. So getting out of your head and not letting your ego control the situation. You do have the inner strength to do this, even though it might feel scary. The Strength card is another card about patience, so I'm seeing this as a connection with the Seven of Pentacles as well. Making sure that you're putting in the effort, that you're putting in the time, that you're investing in this connection. Okay, Libra, I feel like your message has been received. Comment down below if this reading resonates with you and let me know what your situation is about. I do read the comments and will be liking and responding. Don't forget to like this video and click that subscribe button. That helps me a lot. You can now also follow me on Facebook, where I will be posting announcements about new tarot readings. The link to my new page is in the description below if you want to check it out. Either way, I will see you here again at Raise Tarot. See you later.